Hey, hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. It is already 5 o'clock at night, so this could be very interesting. But I have to start filming this video. I've been trying for days and it's not worked at all in my favor. So I'm just going to do as much as I can tonight, and I'll come back hopefully maybe tomorrow with a new face and new clothes and probably bad hair and continue on. But it's been a busy couple of days. I just really want to get this done. So I'm gonna stop yammering and just start talking about the eyeshadows. Right, I have this empty magnetic palette that Nomad did for a little while. They don't have them anymore, sadly. I love them, I think they're fantastic, but they are no more. I have a few singles in here. These are the ones that Odin's Eye did, like their first big singles release. I got pretty much everything. These are what is left of the blue and green color story. I haven't quite decided if I'm going to keep them or if I'm going to end up decluttering them. So you know what? Maybe I should not do this part yet. And then right under that, since I'm trying to be a little bit efficient, but just a little, nothing too crazy. Here are the other shades that I have. I think I'll probably keep them. I may put them into one palette together. This is just how they were when I pulled them out. And they're pretty darn good. You can see I've barely used some of them, like at all. So I'm gonna use them. This kind of goes along with my plans for my makeup shenanigans. Next, we have from Glamlight the Strawberry Shortcake Berrylicious palette. I have not used this palette. I had one, I used it, I loved it. I had pink eye, or I thought I did, and threw away literally everything that touched my face before I realized what was happening. This is such a good palette. I loved it so much. This shade right here in particular is amazing. It looks green, but it shifts to blue. Can you see it? Probably not, because I'm so good at this game. Let's see if I can just like swoosh it on here. It's such a cool, now I'm gonna have eyeshadow on me for the rest of this video. Super duper. Okay. I assume at this point I have a shade like that somewhere, but this is beautiful. And Strawberry Shortcake and Glamlight, all things I love. So I am keeping this, which might mean I declutter something else I wasn't thinking I would. Interesting. Okay. Oh, stop it. Okay, brief intermission while I found some more on my phone. I swear this is just like not supposed to happen. Next, we have the Scooby-Doo Creeps and Crawls 10 shade palette. I haven't used it a lot, but I do think it's a really good companion palette. The shade obviously broke at some point and I repressed it. Interesting. I think I'm going to hang on to this one more year and we'll see how much I use it. So this one will stay. since we're doing Glam Light, let's do the Rutro Raggy palette. Same kind of situation. Haven't used it a whole lot. I do think because there's no lighter shades in here, I tend to not reach for them, but I'm going to make an effort. Is this one? No. Okay, that's definitely different. Wow, so pretty. Gosh. So, okay, keeping Scooby-Doo. Is this going to be the part where I disappointingly keep everything? I wouldn't think so, but who knows. Okay, next I have the Hershey's Milk Chocolate, also from Glam Light. This is a stunningly beautiful palette. The shades are gorgeous. Yeah. I really like this one. My phone storage is full again, except I know that it's not. Okay, quick recap. When we were here last, I believe we were talking about the Hershey's palette, and I decided I was going to keep it, correct? Let's just, you know, once more with feeling. Okay, here she is in all her glory. This is a beautiful palette. It is very dark, darker than I think a cohesive color story could or should be, but the quality is flipping fantastic, and I just love it. I've loved every look I've done with this. It's so pretty. I should put on some lip stuff. You would not believe what the last 20 minutes have been like. So definitely keeping the Hershey's Milk Chocolate from Glam Light. We have the Hershey's Milk and Cookies from Glam Light. There's writing in these because I compared them in a palette to see if I could get the same look on each eye, even though one is supposed to be cool toned and one is warm toned, and I did, because there are warm tones and cool tones in each palette. And again, this is just beautiful. It's a beautiful palette. It's got 3 blue eyeshadows and the rest are neutrals. I mean, 3 blue shimmers and I guess 2 mattes. But whatever, you know what I mean. I don't know how long I'll hang on to this for, but like the milk chocolate one, the quality is absolutely fantastic. I love this palette too. So it's gonna stay. This whole stack is just kind of random eyeshadow palettes that I have. Okay, next, Unearthly Charmer. This was, I think, a Valentine's box, right? It's beautiful. I really, really like this palette. I haven't purchased much from Unearthly, but I really did like their mystery box things. I have enjoyed all of them, really. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this one. It's so fun to play with, and again, on the darker side, so a good companion palette. Okay, next we have Adept Ninhydrin. I thought this was one I was supposed to get, and then Shawnee informed me that I kept messing it up and still did not get the one she said I should. But again, we're talking companion palette. There's only 2 mattes and all the rest are shimmers, multi-chromes, special shades. I haven't used this nearly enough. So, yep, this is gonna stay. I'm gonna have to make myself a section of companion palettes again. I did that once before and I don't think I used it that much. I'm gonna be better. I am. I swear. Here's another Unearthly. This was also a summer mystery box, and okay, before I opened it, I was like, I'm probably gonna declutter this one. It's a rainbow palette basically, but it's really good. What do I do? What do I do? I'm going to listen to Shazzy do. She said if I wasn't 100% certain, like what I was gonna do, I could make a baby pile. The eyeshadows I'm wearing now are from the Sigma Cinderella palette, which should have been my first maybe pile. So I am officially starting it. This is going to be in the maybe, along with the singles that we discussed in the earlier portion of this video, Shenanigans. So making a maybe pile. More Unearthly Surrender. This was a Valentine. This was a Valentine's mystery box palette. Oh man. Why is everything so fun and so pretty to look at? I think I can comfortably declutter this one. It is great. I really like all the looks I've gotten with this, but it is sort of more run-of-the-mill color story. So I think I can pass this one on. So yeah, that's the first of the declutter for this part. I don't know what I managed in the last part. I haven't rewatched that yet, but clean slate, we're starting fresh. Okay, we've got a couple more Unearthly palettes here. We have Spaced Out. I can get rid of this one, I think. I mean, it's cute. It's really, really cute, but it's an 8-pan palette. And though I don't hate small palettes, I don't love them. And this one is, it's a good color story. I really like the shades that were chosen for this one. Because like you can throw on a matte and a shimmer and call it a day. But I am going to let this one go. Let it go. Although that shade is so pretty. Can you see it? What if I mean, it's like purple and gold. It's so pretty. I don't know if I have this exact shade in my collection, but I think I can get rid of an 8-pan palette for one eyeshadow. With all of the multi-chromes, maybe in like one of Nomad's or Cosmic Beauty. There might be one very similar. And Into the Dark. I got this thinking I was going to love this palette. And I just don't use it ever. Ever, ever, ever. The shades are beautiful. Like the two shimmers, gorgeous. This blue looks beautiful, like individually. It's lovely. But it has a whole palette. I just can't wrap my head around making it work. So I think I'm going to have to declutter this one as well. Adept Sumerian Sunset. As soon as I saw this palette, I knew I had to have it. The orange shades in this, I mean, you can see I have used this palette a lot. Some of my palettes look untouched. This is not that. I love this one so much. It's not going anywhere. And I'm resisting the urge to swatch them because I could just sit here and swatch them with you all the rest of the day. Forget about whatever else we have to do. Just play with Adept multi-chrome. Shimmers, absolutely. And this is Unity, also from Adept. Oh God. This makes me feel all kinds of things, mostly really happy. Look at those. I don't know. Okay, so this shade right here, the Peaceful Path, in the camera, from what I can see, like looking down, it looks kind of gold. From my perspective, it is very much like a neon green. And I don't know how to get it to shift for you. Maybe something like that. Did I do it? I would be very surprised, but that'd be cool. Anyway, shocker of shockers. I know, I'm gonna use this one. I just love how pretty these are. And I don't have a whole lot from Adept. I think those are the only 3 that I have, I believe. Okay, next we have my one and only Laura Geller Baked Eyeshadow Palette, Timeless Tones. I got this for my birthday from my friend Betty. I've only used it the one time, but I'm excited to use it more. I'm gonna put this with my like companion palettes because I think this would be good fun with other eyeshadows. Yeah, I'm excited. It's so pretty, and the only Laura Geller eyeshadow thingy I have. So, keeping that one. Now we have Beauty Moon Cosmetics Memoir. I believe I ordered, yep, a mystery box when I ordered Wilma's collection. I can't remember. Doesn't matter. I have a fair amount of things from Beauty Moon. This has been barely touched, and I need to touch it more. You know, like play with it, put it in my face. So I'm going to keep it. But I think this is, again, either whack on 2 shades or a companion palette. So, yep, keeping this one as well. We have the Melt Flutterby palette. This is so pretty. It's a very heavy palette, which is a little bit tough for me, but it's such a beautiful color story. I really like this one a lot. I'm gonna keep it. I have exactly 2 Melt palettes, I believe. This one in Millennial Pinks, right? I think so. So, yes, keeping that one. Oop. We have Artitude Cosmetics Metamorph. This is a beautiful palette. This shade is hard for me to use because it's one of those like flakier, big, chunky eyeshadow formulas, and my old lady eyes just don't love that. But everything else, absolutely gorgeous. The multi/duochromes in this are beautiful. Okay, so this shade, looking down, I see purple. You see like a kind of tannish. That's so funny. And this one up here, I see turquoise, and I see red. You see purple, or you see turquoise, I see blue. You see purple, I see like a maroony red shade. That's so fun. I haven't used this enough, so definitely gonna keep this and use it as much as I possibly can. More Beauty Moon and the collab with Wilma Finger Dew. Oh, she's amazing. Look at that. This is a fun palette. I did a multiple looks video with it. I had a really good time. These like neon-y shades, glow in the dark, or well, no, they don't glow in the dark, but they, under a black light, they like, whew, It's so cool. And I like that she included some Daywalker shades. That's pretty cool. But side-eye. It's just so cute. I really like this palette a lot. I need to use it more. Shocker, I know. So yeah, this is obviously staying. A lot of these, Beauty Moon and Artitude, are newer in the last like couple of years. So yeah, they're not going anywhere. Oh, Cosmology from Beauty Moon as well. The sleeve is still on this. I thought I used this, or maybe I decided to keep the sleeve because it's easy to get on and off. I don't know, I don't usually keep sleeves because I can't make them work. But look at that. Ooh, it's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. It's hard to see what you can see. I like that the mattes are on the top and the shimmers or multichromes on the bottom. That's super fun. It looks like I've touched this. Does it? Yeah. Maybe it was a palette bingo. That would make sense. So yeah, not going anywhere. I will be keeping this one. I wish all sleeves on palettes were good because a lot of my palettes are warped because of the humidity. I'm not gonna fight with it now. In New England, it's crazy. So yeah, a lot of my palettes get warped and I don't love that. All right, more Beauty Moon. This is Once Upon a Time. Look how pretty that is. Ah. It's so pretty. I think this shade, from what I can see in the camera, looks like a green, but looking down at it, it's a very dark, like turquoisey color. And I think all the other ones are showing up the way I can see them. So fun. I'm keeping Once Upon a Time. Everything Beauty Moon is staying because I just haven't had enough time to play with everything the way I want to. Oh, this is the palette that almost got away. It's sold out, the Artitude Man-Eater. It's sold out. I wasn't gonna get it, so I was like, no, you have plenty of eyeshadow. Sheesh, you don't, open up. You don't need any more. And so I didn't order it. And then it went out of stock and I was sad that I didn't have it because it just looks so beautiful. And then on Instagram one day, I happened to see the owner post saying she'd found a couple and they were available. Well, you can bet your bippy I skedaddled as fast as I could and I ordered it. And this shade right here, Bangle alone, is worth whatever this whole palette goes for. It's all amazing. This might be my most favorite shade. It is stunning. Kingdom is stunning. I mean, they're all stunning. They're all stunning. It's beautiful. The tones, the shades, there's some light, lots of depth, lots of mid. Love it. Can't complain. This is fantastic. Yay, my keep pile is much bigger than my declutter pile. All right, now we have the Unearthly Sleepover palette. Oh, her's been broken. I've repressed the shades, obviously, but I think it might be time. I kept the Strawberry Shortcake palette, which will cover a lot of these bases for me, so yeah, I'm going to declutter this one to whoever can use it more than me. And the Unearthly Strawberry Milkshake. This looks like an enormous palette. It's a 9-pan palette. This is gonna go in the maybe because I can't decide right now. I was very sure it was going to go, but now I'm not, so we'll just tuck her into the maybe pile. Okay, also from Artitude is the Color Splash. It looks like I've used one shade, Grape. I knew I had used at least one for maybe a Fab 5, but I don't remember if I used more than that. I don't think I did. So yeah, this is gonna stay so I can play. Does this remind me of other things? Yes, but it's Artitude, and I don't know if the formula has changed over the years. I think this was an earlier one. I want to find out. So definitely keeping this one. Ooh, Dead Roses from Bella Beauté Bar. This was gifted to me from Fash Fab here on the YouTubes. She sent this and Pastel Garden. It's beautiful. Again, it's got this really cool shade up here that doesn't love my old lady eyes, but I want it to look good so bad. I just keep playing with it. This is a really, really fun palette. The anti-Valentine's Day that is all the rage. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping this one. It's so pretty. Okay. Now we have the Tropicolor from Sydney Grace and the Fancy Face, aka Tina. Love this palette too. This is really good. Really good. I have definitely had a very good time with this palette. I don't know that these two are super necessary, and I don't think I love Dr. Bird. I don't hate it like I thought I would. Grape Nut might be my favorite shade, which is crazy, but they're just so good. It's Sydney Grace, so you know, of course it's good. Definitely staying. I can't see me getting rid of any of my Sydney Grace. I don't have a lot. This is another empty Nomad palette, but it has the Mel collection that she did, the retro, or what retro from Natasha Denona should have been. This is Mel's build, and obviously Mel Thompson, I'm sure you know that. This is not going anywhere. It's beautiful, and again, I don't use it nearly enough. So, yep, that's staying and will be played with. Speaking of Mel, here we have the Tiny Marvels that she did, also with Sydney Grace. These are all Sydney Grace. Look at that super fun color story. It's great. Yeah, I mean, it's just fun to play with. It's fun to have. It's a little piece of Mel, which is really nice because she was amazing, and yeah, the world lost a lovely human in her. I like Fire Butts a lot because, you know, it's fun to nickname things and it's a cool shade. So, super fun. And the only other one I have, I believe, is this one, Love, Enduring Love. And this is the deep version. And it's gorgeous. I love this with my entire heart. Everything about this is beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna say. Obviously staying. This is, I did a BYOP with Lethal Cosmetics. So this is what I have left. This is a Divina eyeshadow. I put it in here because there's only 2 mattes. I thought the black would be helpful in this palette. So I'm gonna keep it again. See what happens. It's with my singles, so we'll see. But for now, I'm gonna hang on to it. Wait, am I? No, I'm not. I'm not hanging on to it. I thought I was going to. I love all these shades. They're great. They're amazing. I don't reach for them. Look at them. I've had them for like 3 years. What the frilly heck is wrong with me? No, I'm decluttering this one. Somebody else can use these before they go to pot. Man. Okay, this one is not going anywhere. I'm gonna open it and show you. The case broke that this was in. This is the Cleona Dragon Fruit palette. I always want to say Dragon Fruit. I love this with my whole heart. It's so good. Like, so good. My only Cleona anything. But I just love it so much. It's beautiful. It's got like super sparkly shades. It's got like satiny shades. It's got like a, I want to say velvet satin or something. Like not shiny, but not matte. I love this palette. Like so much. I will not be getting rid of this one at all. And we're back with yet another installment in this video. I cannot seem to get more than a little bit done out of whack. So once more with feeling, we're going to start with the only Divina palette or Palette-O singles that I can actually show you at the moment because there was a bit of an accident. This is the little collection, something Frost maybe, or Winter something. I should have looked. I haven't used it yet. I got it during the Black Friday sales and it's beautiful and I'm excited to play with it, but I just haven't had time yet. And this was thankfully nowhere near the destruction zone. So I will definitely be keeping this one. Next, we're going to go through my Gothic palettes. Let's start with Gothic. No, but not my Gothic palettes, my Cosmic Beauty palettes. Okay, this is Gothic. This was part of the crash with Divina, but it survived mostly unscathed, just a little bit of a boo-boo down here. This is a great purple palette. It is a purple palette, so I admittedly don't reach for it all that often, although I am wearing purple eyeshadow today. Of course I am. But when I'm thinking about purples, this is a good one to go for. The Cosmic Beauty formula. Some of the best. So definitely keeping this one. Next up is the Lovers. I think I might have to turn this sideways in order to show you the entire thing because I am filming on not my phone, so I can't. This one doesn't have 0.5, so yeah, I can't zoom out like I want to. Anyway, again, beautiful palette. It looks like the green communication shade did not survive the accident. So I'm going to have to fix that as well as the Divina eyeshadows, but that's not a problem. As long as I remember to leave it laying down flat, it should be okay. And I'm definitely keeping this. All right, next up we have Serenity. It's so pretty. I really like this palette so much. This shade came broken. I tried to repress it and do what I do for broken eyeshadows. It did not work. I'm going to research if you can actually repress powder products. I've never seen anyone do it, so I don't know if it's possible, but it did not work with this one. Other than that, I really love this palette. It's such a cool color story. And like everything else from Cosmic Beauty, the formula is fantastic. It just is beautiful. Love it. Keeping it. Next we have Starlight Society. So I'm going to show it to you sideways. And again, absolutely gorgeous. This was the holiday collection. I have the highlight palette as well. And all of the eyeliners. But I really like this one too. I think it's beautiful. Yeah. This portion of the video is going to be more of a collection than declutter, because I can't imagine getting rid of my Cosmic Beauty palettes. So this one's staying. And we have Smolder. I haven't used this one a whole lot, but this Ignite shade, come on. Let me see if I can show you. It's so pretty. Hopefully you're not paying too much attention to my nails. Look at that. Beautiful. They're still on their journey, my nails, and I painted them to go with the 80s outfit I was rocking the other day. So this is a very neutral palette. Pretty darn cool toned, but really nice. So yeah, zero complaints about this one. I don't have any complaints about any of them. Which is why it's a collection video portion. Winter Wonderland. Oh, so pretty. And oh, okay, hang on to it. The camera or the mirror wants to push it away. This shade, similar to the one I just showed you. A little bit different, but not like too different. So if you had either one of these palettes and that was the shade you wanted, you've pretty much got it. But look at the color story. The shimmers and multi-chromes in these Cosmic Beauty palettes are knock your socks off. I love them. I don't think there's been a single one I can't use. You know, because of formula, texture, whatever. They're all super Jan friendly. Next we have Nude Trolls. And, oh, she's some crow. This, to me, was a dark horse. I did not see this one having quite the effect on me that it did. I love this palette. Like, love it. I love the just browns, the green browns, the mustardy brown, the kind of rosewood browns with these multi-chromes and shimmers. I think they are spectacular. I love them. I love this palette. For a girl who likes like super colorful makeups, I did not imagine anything with nude in the title would be one of my most favorites, but it really is. These are all kind of my favorite, but some of them I like just a touch more than others. So, you know, that's fine. Next, Royal Rose, the very first palette that they did. And I mean, I think they started out very, very strong. I know I've heard people say like their formulas have gotten better and whatever. I think that they've changed a little bit, but I swear the quality of this palette is as good as any of the other ones. So people say that I'm always like a little confused, or I just don't know enough about makeup, which is certainly possible. I am not a professional of any kind, unless it comes to like the babies. I do know kind of a lot. But with makeups, I'm more of a play with it and have a good time kind of girl than I am, ooh, this formula is this, this formula is that, other than if it works or not, you know? I love it. I think it's fantastic. Obviously. Oh. Next we have 'Tis the Season. This palette opened up my life to a whole new thing, because after I got it and played with it, I watched videos, and our friends over yonder kept saying things like this reminded them of, oh my gosh, I was just thinking of it. Quality Street. Oh my gosh. I got cranberry stuck in my head and couldn't think of quality. They kept saying Quality Street, and I was like, I assumed it was a street, but like colorful and done up for the holidays since it's a holiday palette. So I Googled it. It's not a street, it is chocolate. So I of course had to order a couple of tins and taste test with the girls and see what we thought. We're fans. We like the chocolate. And I love this palette. I think it's so fun. Probably my least favorite shade because it's a dime a dozen, which I understand putting this in a palette. I mean, multi-chromes are expensive from what I understand. Again, not a professional. And, you know, you gotta do something to make it special but also affordable, because that's the thing about Cosmic. Their prices are crazy affordable. Look at that beautiful, like, purple, gold, pink, peach. I don't flipping know, but it's gorgeous and I love it. And this whole palette I love so much. You can easily go neutral with these shades. Even with the green, I think you could make it go more neutral by not doing too much green. It's beautiful. I think it's the woman who runs, develops, whatever, Cosmic Beauty. She's talented and knows what she's doing, obviously. All right, and now we have Muse, which is such an interesting color story. Sort of a little bit like Serenity-ish. Was it Serenity? Yeah. Ish, but not quite. This is more like a muted, calm down, get a little bit schmutzy, and it's beautiful. The antique shade, so pretty, as is ambient. Just, you know, I think this is like the blue brown that we've seen before, but it's very sparkly and beautiful, and I love it so much. Every shade in this is great. Look at this water lily, like, and a mustard, and purples, and this multi-chrome. Like, are you kidding me? These are fantastic. And you could definitely go neutral. Like, there's no question. There's certainly more neutrals in this than there are color, if you ask me. Like, purple is still kind of neutral for me, but that strikes me as the most colorful. But pair it with any of the browns, and it's a toned down wearable look. So yeah, love Muse. Ooh, here we go. Sinister. I don't look at the front of this one. It's no bueno. Oh, yep. This one got caught in the crossfire from I may never let that go. I don't know if you could see my post on Instagram or not, but I full on called Mike out and said he's a big mean man. He's messing around and viciously attacked my eyeshadow palettes. Anyway, I love this palette. I love the reds. These are good reds. If you know me, you know how I feel about red eyeshadows. Do I personally think we need the purples in here? No, I genuinely don't. But because nobody asked my opinion, I feel like the purples make this palette a bit more appealing to people who don't love red. Because there's really only 3 red shades. But I love red. And then this one, Sinister. It's not quite what I was hoping it was going to be. It's very much like what we've seen before. And I get it. I definitely get it. It's kind of like a red, purple, green, like multi-chrome. And then there's this multi-chrome called Eerie. And it's like holographic. Probably was where the money went in this palette because of this. I was like, okay, what am I missing? Again, not a professional. So I'm like, that means something. Why am I so stupid? So I was like, trying to find literally anything I could for an explanation for this. Like, it has to do something, right? Like, there has to be a reason for it. Are we talking we can make lipsticks? Is it just to go on top of the eyes, which is a hooded eyelid nightmare? Also feels icky. And the second you put something oily-ish on anything else, boom, it's going away. That's just what's gonna happen. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't even think you could make like liner with a little bit of the clear gel stuff and the eyeshadow. I don't think it dries down, so it wouldn't be a liner that stayed. I don't think it could be an eye base. Again, it doesn't dry down. I don't know. Do you have this? Do you know how to use this shade in a way that I could use it? Or should we experiment with it together? Try to make eyeliner, try to make lipstick, maybe cream products for the face. I don't know. I just feel like there has to be more of an explanation, more of a purpose for that. Or maybe it helped balance out the cost of the 2 multi-chromes in. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the owner. I don't know what her thought process was. I know I love this palette. I love all of her palettes. But let me know what you think about doing some science with it. I'm all about having fun with makeups, if you didn't know that about me. Okay, here we have Cool Trolls. And you guessed it, my friend. Cool tones, like you read about. They're very, very, I'm gonna scoot it a little bit so the mirror falls and doesn't try to push its way off. So, in my opinion, this is the special shade in this palette. It's not even like showing you what I think why I think it's so special. It has like you can't see, I'm really bad at showing you anything, but it's like purple, but like a cool blue purple with like a sea foam green shimmeriness to it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And not in a ooh, knock your socks off way, but more in like a subtle kind of way. I just really think that's cool. In this shade called Slate. Look how just bright and beautiful it is. What else? I'll show you Magnetic because I'm sure it's worth it. Look at that. Can you see like really bright and then just like really pretty? Ah, God, I love makeup so much. I don't know if I've used this. If I have, I was probably disappointed because the sparkles probably fall away. Let me just see. Okay, I'm gonna close this so I don't wreck it with my inability to control my own self, but can you see any of the sparkles? Because they are in fact there. I of course swatched it on the wrong hand. Can you see anything? Probably not. I won't know till I'm editing, but they didn't go away. Will they? We'll find out. I have a couple more palettes to show you before I have to like wash my hands and clean myself up before I end up with it all over me. I have a towel in my lap, which is what I'm wiping my fingers on. All right, Delicious Delights. Should I show you what I did the other day? This was the palette I used for my 80s look. This was the shade Came Broken. And I was extra bummed because this is the darkest matte in this palette. But, I mean, my gosh, the cost of these palettes for us, like to buy them. Oh, jeez, I'm crow. I need to like rethink how I do this. It's so cheap. Like, I don't know, but she keeps the prices affordable. And this one is so good. Why is my phone? You need to shush it, please and thank you. Need to be rude. Super affordable prices. This palette I used, I'll just insert the clip here. Maybe I'll think to say something at some point so you know it's coming. But I used the 2 pinks and the 2 blues for the pink and the blue, and then I used Sugar Plum and Candy Floss for my eyeshadow. I was trying for authentic 80s. I was torn between doing authentic 80s and like 80s but make it now. And I thought authentic 80s seemed more, almost more of a challenge and also more situationally appropriate. It was my sister's 50th birthday and she wanted an 80s themed birthday party. So ask and you shall receive, because that's how I roll. And I love the 80s. I could have gotten all decked out in 80s everything without buying a single thing. When I tell you I love the 80s, I'm not just blowing smoke. I love the 80s, not the badness. I mean, no, definitely not. But the fashion, the music, so good. The unbelievable deaths was pretty horrific, and you know, all the things. Let's not go there. Let's just enjoy my version of the 80s. Here we have sorry. Here we have Undergrowth. I don't love the name of this one. It makes total sense for what it is. I know what undergrowth is, but all I can think of, having raised boys and a girl who, you know, was very much comfortable with the boys, is like yucky things. I'm not gonna make you have that information, but trust me, not a good time. But the color story of this is so cool. You're obviously going to get greens because it's a green palette, but look at the different kinds of greens in this palette. It's amazing. I mean, even this one, it's got a green hint, but you could wear it and it wouldn't necessarily have to look green. This green, this green, this green, this green, mint, and this, like, people's brains just blow me away. I could never, ever create something like this. So I'm going to swatch Swamp. My fingers are very, very, very covered in eyeshadow, but that's such a beautiful brown eyeshadow. I love it with my whole heart. And then we have the Namesake shade. Beautiful. They're all just so beautiful. Love this palette. And that is everything I have for Cosmic Beauty in this pile. I do have the new one, Angelic, which I've used. There's a video on all of these. Every palette I have, I've filmed with. So if you want to see, just like search Cosmic Beauty on my channel or the palette name, or go find somebody who knows what they're talking about and watch their video. That's probably your best bet. Yeah, but I love Cosmic Beauty. I have purchased every palette. I purchased the eyeliners, the highlighters, both big collections for the holidays. And the only thing I haven't purchased are the lip liners because they are sharpenable, like they're wooden pencils, and I can't sharpen them. And it wouldn't be smart to get something that I literally cannot use without help. So, yeah. I know most people prefer a sharpenable pencil. I just can't do it. So, all right, next we have Tati Beauty Volume 1. This is old. And I sort of decluttered it once and just figured I'd keep it around but not use it. But this is such a good palette. And when I think about doing something like super fancy or even like sophisticated, this is what I think of, because you have the mattes, the satins, which sort of irk me, the metallic, and then you've got the super shimmery, knock your socks off glittery stuff, which I don't usually like, but she knew what she was doing with this one, and she made a glitter for those of us who just cannot do glitter. Now see this, oh geez, I'm crow. All right, once again, moving that a little bit. This shade, the sequin, it's not satin sequin. The shimmery bits, I don't know if I can. Let's see. They're both on there still. I don't know what you can see or can't see, obviously. These ones are still on, or the first ones, the Cosmic Beauty, still on, still sparkly. I rubbed the Cosmic Beauty one like that, and those are staying as well. They come off my finger a bit more, but... And again, this is a hand swatch, so could you actually apply it to your eyes and make it stay? I don't know. maybe. But now that I'm looking at it, the Tati one is definitely more sparkly. And that seems to have multicolor sparkles, whereas the Cosmic Beauty has green and purple, maybe? It's so hard to see things with my old lady eyes, but yeah, anyway, I'm not getting rid of this one. I can't. It's just that good still. So it's staying. I do wish it wasn't so heavy. That's a bummer. Okay, the last one from this pile on my desk, we have the Jolie Beauty and Ozzy Osbourne palette. I don't know if I'm able to get this whole thing in here. This was in collaboration with the Osbournes themselves. Oof. Are you all in? I think you're all in. Okay. I think I've only used this one twice, and it's beautiful. Got some multi-chromes, some shimmers, some metallics. It's just a really nice palette. Definitely, I would say, more neutral with some color-ish. Because even like these berry tones tend to go more neutral if you combine it with other neutral shades. So really, the big color comes from Ozfest and Sharon. This undercover shade is very, very cool. And you're not going to see it because I don't know what I'm doing. And it's over that mess. But it's like gold and green and maybe some copper. Is really very pretty. So yeah, love, love, love. Will not be getting rid of this one. In fact, this one was on the table with the Divina and Cosmic Beauty palettes that took a header. After I heard Mike's crash, he said, well, at least Ozzy was unharmed. Awesome sauce. So, all right, let me go gather up a few more. All right, so for this next bit, I'm not going to show you on camera. It's too heavy. I'll insert a photo. It is the Ace Beauté Paletteopoly whole thing, the box. It's the game and the palette and the brushes and all the things. I haven't even opened it yet because I bought it initially when it was launched. Loved it. Thought it was so cool. The palette itself was spectacular. Unsurprising, I'm a big fan of Ace Beauté. The game was really fun, and though I loved it and I didn't necessarily want to get rid of it, I really thought the grandbabies would have a good time with it, so I passed it on to them. And then of course I was like, I really wish I had Paletteopoly. I assumed it was gone and I wouldn't be able to get it. But I happened to see a sale or something on Ace Beauté, and it was there and on sale, and I thought, I have to get it. I've been sad that I don't have it for a while. I want to get it, and I want to use it with the babies, all the babies, the 15-year-old babies, the 4-year-old babies, because I think it will show them that you can do things and it can come out really good or really bad and still be really fun. And that's a hard one to teach them. Some of them are really struggling with it, and some of them are completely unaware it's even a struggle. But I want to have something that I can physically show them. So I'm going to figure out a way to wrangle these babies to play games with me. But yeah, definitely not getting rid of that one again, ever, probably. Next up, I have some of my Blend Bunny palettes. This is the Blend Bunny Dollhouse. I really wish I could adjust this and see if you can see everything. Let's... Okay, well that's the bottom, so you can mostly see the palette. This was my first Blend Bunny purchase because I felt like the other palettes that had come out prior to this one were for people who were really good at makeup or super talented or artistic or professionals, and I was none of those things. I'm still none of those things. I am a lover of makeups. All the makeups, I love it. I just love playing with makeups. I love wearing makeups. I just love it. But this was the first one I thought, well, being a regular Joe Schmo, I should be able to buy this and not feel like I'm, you know, I don't know. I felt like an imposter. And I think I still do most of the time because I'm not like a YouTuber. I'm not going to buy things that are new and amazing and will get views. I have to do what feels right to me, and what I do is what feels right to me. And it has not made me the most popular. I don't have great numbers by any stretch of the imagination, but what I do have is a boatload of fun and some people who I really, really enjoy and would not have met otherwise. So anyway, all that to say, this was my first palette from Blend Bunny, and after I got this, I just loved it so much, and I wanted to be creative and I wanted to be artistic, and I thought if I got palettes that were like that, maybe I could be those things. This is a fantastic palette. I'm not getting rid of it. Yeah, this is a great color story for everyday makeups, in my opinion. I mean, everyday makeups for you and me are totally different, but I think if you have to do like office appropriate, it would work. My palette is schmutzy. This is the Blend Bunny Plastic. I picked this up because it was on a super duper sale, and I love a super duper sale, and I love Blend Bunny. So yeah, I've only used it, I think, once. This shade, looking in the camera, it looks like a dark brown, but it's not. It's a shimmer. It's not gonna want to stay open. Come on. And it's a multi-chrome. The one we're, you know, more inclined to see with the orange, maroon, green shifts. But it's smooth and pretty, and I'm not complaining. I really like this palette. Very different for Blend Bunny, but really great quality. I mean, Blend Bunny makes the list for me easily. And I have Lure, 24 shades for the mermaid within. That's really cute. It's a beautiful, beautiful palette. Love, love, love it. Blend Bunny are known for the mattes. They do spectacular mattes, and I believe they're definitely stepping up the shimmer, multi-chrome, metallic-y shades that they do now. So it's just very cool. I love the setup of these. It just sings to my type A personality heart. So pretty. I'm keeping it. I think this is gonna be more of the whole like collection versus declutter portion of the program. Here we have All Done Up. Very office appropriate, beautiful, absolutely loverly palette. I think the same things apply to all of the Blend Bunny palettes that I've tried. The mattes are freaking spectacular and the shimmers are a good time. So yeah, I really like this one too. So much. Keeping. Now I have the Blend Bunny and Lens eyeshadow palette. I have the water activated liner palette as well. But this is the eyeshadow palette. Super cute, super Blend Bunny, super Lens. I follow her on Instagram. She's adorable. And this is a great palette. I've only used it a couple of times, but it's so good. Very kind of a rainbow palette, but I'm not mad about it because it's fantastic. Next, I have Makina. These aren't in any particular order, just how they're stacked on my desk. And this one is absolutely beautiful. Has a different setup than the columns of, gradients. And the shimmers are at the top and the bottom. It alternates. I like that she likes to mix things up to make sure if people start to expect something, she can just nope right out. I think that's pretty cool. Though I did like that she has them set up like in columns and gradients. I really do like that. But this is beautiful. An interesting color story. I do like that they are still in, columns and gradients. It's just very cool. And this one I think was the one that she had some pretty significant sentimental feelings around for her dad. So I understand that. Keeping this one as well. I don't see me decluttering any Blend Bunny palettes. And we have the Donnie Darkowitz presents Little Miss She Never Misses Eye and Face Palette. Can you see everything? Mostly, sort of. Not ideal, but it's what I've got. This is very cool. It's not quite set up as a gradient in columns, but in like 4-packs with the shimmer separating each like 4-pack. It's very interesting to me. People's brains, man, I'm telling you. Just blows me away. Oh, okay, so she's obviously a Harry Potter fan. These are so pretty. I know I have used, maybe I did one look with this, but yeah, not even remotely close to enough times, so it's not going anywhere. Same with this one, the Beauty Below. This is such a pretty color story, very dark. So I think another like companion friendly palette, and also set up in 4-packs, which is so fun for me. I like to go just slightly off center. So like this would be a 4-pack, this would be a 4-pack, this is obviously a 4-pack, but like just kind of move over one and see what you can create. I think it's super fun to do that. I really enjoy it, but this is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. Love, love, love this one. Need to use it more because I think I've only used it twice as well. So, next we have Primal. This is going back quite a ways. This is the palette with the giant black and white in the big pans at the bottom. Look how pretty. Rainbow, beautiful. These metallic shades are really just good metallics. Really like them a lot. I've used this palette, you can tell, quite a bit. It's so good. I love it. And we'll be keeping it. All right, and the last palette I have for this portion of the video is the Sickly Sweet. This one is one of them, they're all over the places palettes. I get all the shades in there. Pastels and depth and shimmers. It's chaos. And that's, I know people either really like it or really don't like it. Sometimes my brain's like, ooh, that's cool. And sometimes my brain's like, oh, what am I supposed to do with that? I guess it just depends, but it's so pretty. So pretty. And again, I've not used it nearly enough. I think maybe once or twice. So, gotta use this one more too. Okay, I am calling it quits here. I'm going to have one more video with the rest of my eyeshadow palette collection with all of my Nomad, what's left of my Blend Bunny, my big palettes, and I'm also going to include all of the new palettes that I haven't used or haven't used enough to put in with my palettes yet. So yeah, let me know what you're thinking. How am I doing? And are you a fan of people who like get rid of everything just to get rid of it? Or are you a fan of people who keep their stuff because, you know, they bought it and they should like what they bought and use it? Yeah. I want to be smart and keep what I love or what I need to use more to see if I love. And really use my makeups. So, how do you think I'm doing? Hopefully good, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good, and remember to be kind to you.